Hey, this is Zane Navertil, and you're watching This Week in Pickleball.
Welcome back to thisweekinpickleball.com. We're coming to you live from the deepest, darkest corners of our desktop. There we are. We are in pickleball paradise. Thisweekinpickleball.com. There's our socials right there. But let's get right to it. We've got a whole bunch of pickleball to catch you up on here. This Week in Pickleball, we are making our way down to Phoenix, Arizona, where we're going to give you all access behind the scenes to all of the pickleball that's fit to stream. We did run into a little bit of problems though with our transportation, our production vehicle. You can find out about that right here on our socials. But we want to give a big shout out to Jonah Sagapolutele, or something to that effect. And he is with, actually, let me have you tell him himself.
Hey, this is Ben Street Service, Jonah Sagapolutele. You're watching This Week Pickleball.
In Pickleball, thank you. We'll back with more after this on This Week in Pickleball.
That's right, you're watching This Week in Pickleball. Big shout out to them. They helped us get our production vehicle on the road. But hey, let's go ahead and check in with what's going on. The PPA Tour is what everybody's talking about today. This is, they play where the pros play, and we're going to just kind of catch up real quick here. They're giving, oh, they love to do this. This is from the Duke Pickleball. They love to give out all of these ponies. And let's see if they've got anything interesting. Oh, that's Johnny Pickleball there. And Tyler Loong is getting in on the action. There's what the big marketing sign in the back looks like there. They're, of course, playing at the JW Marriott Phoenix Desert Ridge Resort, which is a fabulous resort. Okay, here we are. This is one of our dark horses from earlier. If you got our pregame show, one of our dark horses, that's Gabriel. Let's go back and take a look at him real quick. Gabriel Joseph, also known as Baby Kyrgios. Go check out our pregame show. We give you a breakdown on him. And Jay Devier, he's got a brand new move called the Fire Hydrant. We're going to tell you all about the Fire Hydrant tomorrow. Of course, you can go ahead and get all your gear down there. And who is this? Uh-oh. ESPN. Okay, got some ESPN going on there. Some podium people. And hey, here we go. This is where you're going to find your PPA fix for all of you PPA junkies out there. And we had the women's singles earlier today. And now we thought that Catherine Parenteau was going to come and upset Simone Jardim, but it looks like we had a final with Simone, of course. And then in the far end over there, that's Michelle Esquivel. So Michelle Esquivel, this is a landmark match for her. She's in the championship today this morning. We're not going to tell you what happened, but make sure you go and catch up on Facebook, ESPN Plus, and sure it'll be on YouTube as well too. And then let's go over here. There it is right there. So ladies pro singles with Simone and Michelle Esquivel. And big shout out to Digital Spatula. Yeah, go look him up. He's got some good stuff on his site too. And then right now, if you're catching this when we post this right now, 6:30, it's Zane against, guess who? Oh, and people I guess have been having a little bit of trouble finding where to get their stream and their fix. That's something that we've been noticing a little bit. Can you put a link to watch Impossible to Find, or even a swipe up on the story? Anything. Well, let's go right here. And we did, look at this. Voila, we found it right here. And here we have Ben Johns leading Zane 9-7. 9-7. So if you're, let's just take a quick peek in here at this.
Not only such great fun and great exercise, but you get to meet so many great people.
Oh, it sounds like they've got.
It's first year, and they're so excited about it.
That's
okay,
right.
That
We
was
formed the
okay. Well, you
Junior
caught a
PPA
little bit. The
Tour.
big upset. Zane Navertil,
That's starting
Ben
this year,
Johns.
and, one
Zane
of the dreams
Navertil
I
in
have
the
in this game is
first
to get this sport
game,
younger, you and I were talking
came
about this
back
off
and
the air
got
earlier,
Ben
that
Johns.
it's
That's
so
amazing.
great to see so many young
Last year,
players
Zane
playing
really
in these
pushed
PPA
Ben in
Professional
their
Pickleball Association
semifinal
events,
in the winners
and
bracket
the
down in
excitement
Mesa at the championships.
around
And
young
Zane has been
people
putting in the work. If
playing
you've
this
been
game.
following
They're
Zane at all on his social media, he has been probably the biggest story in the off season, other than, look at Ben's haircut. Other than Ben's haircut, Zane has been the biggest story in the off season there. And there's some of that body language. Go back to and we will come back over here in just 1 second. So let's come back here. If you come to our link in the bio right here, we have a whole pregame show for you. We recap last season, what happened. We go through the singles matchups. We introduce you to Zane before anybody even really knew who Zane was. And this is it right here. Of course, we talked to Johnny Pickleball as well too. We go behind the scenes with him, and he explains kind of how they brought the whole ESPN3 piece into this, and then also who was a big key part of putting that broadcast on. We recap the singles here with the Zany Tin Man. So Zane Navratil, they call him the Tin Man because he kept getting bronzes, so he's actually broken through. And then we have Mystery Man here, the gold interview. It's no mysteries right there, Ben Johns. And we go into how his body language was really different. We've never seen him. He's cool, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. And so we talk about Zane. We talk about him playing Deckel Bar in the championship. And that was the first time that we had ever seen in about 2.5 years Ben lose a championship game #1. And then here's our pregame show from earlier today. If you want to catch all that before you stream and watch your match, your version of the match, before you know anything. All right, we're going to listen in here for just a second.
asking questions on
This is
strategy,
obviously the
the
PPA
fundamentals of this great game
Facebook
of
page.
pickleball.
Side out now to Ben.
So we're going to let the
Cultures, too,
stream
that make
catch
this
up here.
game so unique as you see players do that type of thing.
Oh!
Oh, and it sneaks over.
Let's just take it. Now look at that haircut. Wow,
Points
that
like
is
that
high and
tend to swing a
tight.
match.
High and tight.
And now
For one, Mr.
5-2
Ben
in
Johns.
favor of Ben Johns as he goes on a run here. 3 straight.
And that's going to sail just long. So that gives a side out to Zane.
And you know, last year Ben was really talking about his body language and how a lot of the shots that he normally hits were just not going in. They were just wide or wasn't getting them. He was talking about the backhanded cross-court roll. We asked him if he felt the pressure. He said that he doesn't feel pressure. And we asked him then if he also understood maybe how players feel when they play him, because maybe their normal game doesn't translate against him. And so we called it in the pregame show, this year is going to be the year that Ben gets upset. And the level of the pickleball players that are coming into the sport are just amazing. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Ben reacts to this influx of talent. And he talked about it a little bit in our interview with him about having a target on his back. And so it's interesting to see that already, just out of this small clip here, we've seen a little bit of the body language, I want to say issues really, that he was having last year. Let's take a look in the comments here. Let's see. This is great play, but the majority, I believe, are over 50. We'll have to see older matches. Okay. Let's see here. Men's final, amazing pass. Okay, very good. So we're going to leave it right there. So make sure you go check out, if you're not watching the matches live, the women's final or the men's final, make sure you come here, check in on our link in our bio. We'll give you all your pregame, all you need to know, everything that happened last year, and kind of set the stage for you. And that's at thisweekinpickleball.com. Right here, thisweekinpickleball.com. You can catch up on any of our socials right there. If you go to the Instagram page, then of course it's going to be set up for you. The link is in the bio right there. And that's going to do it for me, folks. We're trying to get down to Phoenix. We'll be back with more after this. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you have to do, but play pickleball and follow it on thisweekinpickleball.com. Venmo Randy, baby, if you want to. RAAA NDY, baby.